After years of anticipation, the enhanced games have arrived,
A new age in human enhancement is here.
where Olympic-level athletes are allowed and perhaps even encouraged to use performance-enhancing drugs, or PEDs.
Then there's the enhanced games that are coming out in Vegas this year, where they're like,
I know. My friend had that idea a long time ago. He was like, you should just do the drug Olympics for cash.
If you go to the game's website, their homepage is filled with different kinds of treatments, from GLP-1s and other peptides, to testosterone and other supplements. But let's talk about the main PEDs getting the most attention here. Some of the most common are drugs like anabolic steroids, erythropoietin or EPO, and even growth hormones. They can do things like mimic testosterone to drastically increase muscle mass, strength, and recovery. They can even boost red blood cell production to deliver more oxygen to muscles. These are drugs that the founders of the game say, if used correctly, are safe and beneficial for the athletes.
The beauty of performance-enhancing drugs is that we partially reverse the damage which the sport is doing, and that's where the more performance is coming from.
Organizers say they're also treating this as an opportunity to study how the PEDs work.
We're also doing the first ever clinical study on performance-enhancing drugs, and we're gonna show the world much more scientific information than they ever had.
There's already decades of research into PEDs, and it shows that they come with potential risks, like high blood pressure, infertility issues, and even sudden cardiac death. The World Anti-Doping Agency has called the enhanced games a dangerous and irresponsible concept. The president of the organization says it sends a, quote, dangerous message to young people who want to follow in the athletes' footsteps. Organizers argue the games are safe, that many athletes are already taking these drugs, and that it's more dangerous to mask them than to use them supervised and transparently.
Again, when I say it again, medical performance-enhancing drugs. These are very legal substances which you can get in a pharmacy, and they're only banned under the WADA rule. Yeah, we're sending the wrong picture if we're pretending that a certain level of performance or looks or whatever is natural.
We don't know exactly what drugs the athletes may be using, and not all of the athletes are going to be using them. But the creators of the games claim that all of the drugs are FDA approved, and that athletes who choose to use PEDs in the games will have an individually designed program overseen by medical professionals and an independent medical and scientific commission.
What we allow is only medical, so you have to have a doctor. And it's all about, I think, informed consent.
Now, even if the athletes taking these drugs push the boundaries of athletic performance, that doesn't mean you should start using them at home. As I've said, these drugs can have serious side effects, and these athletes appear to be using them in a controlled medical environment. If you are already on these drugs, please talk to your doctor, because if I had a patient who was taking these, I would want to know. It could affect what prescriptions I give you, how often I see you, and even what blood tests I order when you come for a physical. While you may see athletes do some very impressive things on these drugs, many of them are controlled substances for a reason. So please be careful what you put into your body.